Okay, so let us begin our session by paying respect and homage to the Buddha. Let us recite Namo Tassa 3 times together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. I pay my respect and homage to Him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened Buddha. Okay, so today I'm going to deliver our weekly Dhamma talk based on a topic, the art of mastering yourself. So the art of mastering yourself is based on focusing on yourself. It's very important to keep in mind. So I would like to tell you a story. I'm also a storyteller. Whatever a good story I get to read on a Wednesday, I reflect on it. And the stories have so much to teach us. And the entire Tripitaka, the 3 baskets of the Buddha's teachings, every discourse, every sutra is a story. So this is a story about a teacher and a student at a monastery. So one day, a student goes to his teacher. He says, "Venerable Sir, I don't think this monastery is suitable for me. I don't think this is a good environment for me. You know, all the monks are talking about politics. All the monks are gossiping. And this is a toxic environment. They are giving me a hard time. They are talking bad about me. I can't focus on my goal. And I don't think I can achieve my spiritual goal by being in this toxic environment. Therefore, oh my teacher, please let me go to a very peaceful monastery where there are no monks or not that many monks who don't talk about politics, who don't do gossiping, who may not be talking bad about me, so that I can focus on my spiritual goal and I will achieve my own enlightenment." The teacher took a deep breath and he said, "Okay, I understand your concern. Thank you for coming to me and telling me what you're going through in this monastery. but I will give you something. I will ask you to do something, and if you can do it the way I want you to do it, I will let you go to that peaceful monastery, another peaceful monastery. And this student was very happy. He said, okay, Venerable Sir, what is it? So the teacher gave him a spoonful of water. I want you to go around this monastery with this spoonful of water without spilling even a single drop. And then the student said, yes, Venerable Sir, I can do it. I believe I can do it. Okay, let me do it and come back to you. So this student went around the monastery with this spoonful of water, and without dropping a single drop, he returned to the exact place where he started. And he was very happy. He was very delighted. Yes, I made it. I did it. And then with a joyful heart and mind, this student went to see his teacher. And he paid his respect to him. He said, Venerable Sir, what you asked me to do, I did it perfectly. I did not even drop a single drop of water. And the teacher was very happy. And then teacher took another deep breath and relaxed. He said, okay, it seems you are a good student. When you were going around the monastery with that spoonful of water, did people stop criticizing you? Did other monks stop talking ill about you? Did other monks stop looking at you? And he said, Venerable Sir, when I was carrying this spoonful of water, maybe they were talking about me, maybe they were criticizing me, maybe they were talking ill about me, but I did not hear anything, whatever they said. I just focused on this spoonful. And I was able to perform this task because I was fully focused on this spoon. And Venerable, the teacher said, oh, my good student, see, you can't find any monastery, any temple, any place where people don't talk about you, where people don't criticize you, where people don't talk ill about you. Every environment could be a toxic environment. Every place you go could be toxic. Every place you go, you will encounter people who are going to be so negative and they are going to criticize you. So, wherever you go, you have to always remember one thing. Even in that toxic environment, If you can train yourself, if you can focus on your own spiritual goal or whatever you want to achieve, what others say, what others do, what others criticize will have no impact on you. So this story ends here. So the monk, that is student monk, did not have to go to another monastery. He just remained in that monastery and he accomplished his spiritual goal. So now, when we, of course, this applies to us. You know how sometimes we try to change our work because work environment could be very toxic. Home environment could be very toxic. The family could be toxic. In your friend circle, they are going to talk about you. They are going to criticize you. They are going to just be nasty to you. But wherever such things happen, you have to remember, I am here to focus on myself, to achieve my goal. So when we meditate, when we go to meditation class, even you know how sometimes people complain, oh, that environment, that meditation room, meditation hall is full of noise. People are coughing, people are sneezing, people are breathing heavily, and phone is ringing, and they are talking. And so, you know how sometimes people complain like that? And then they get mad, they get annoyed, they get upset. So, the Buddha taught us, and of course, when we practice Dhamma, when we live our own life, let's say even for us, even in 90s when I came to this country, people did complain. People looked at me. People honked at me even. People even screamed. People even showed their middle finger to me. But then, first I was curious why people are behaving like that. Then, even by then, I did not know even the meaning of that middle finger. I learned it when I saw it. I asked my friend. Then he explained. I don't know my friend Troy whether he is watching now. So he said, Bhante, that's a bad thing. So I think it's a bad karma. These people don't know who I am. I'm a monk. This is my lifestyle. And this is my robe. And people think I'm an alien from another planet. But now, I don't think people have that kind of misunderstanding. Thanks to modern technology, thanks to social media, thanks to Dalai Lama, thanks to other active monks who are doing amazing, and the news channels are talking about them, and people see the monks on news, people see monks on movies, so they recognize us as monks. And so that's a good thing. So when people criticize me like that, or look down on me like that, when people showed middle finger to me, first of all, I did not care about what they did, what they said. That is not my job. I always keep a teaching of the Buddha in my heart. It says, Na paresang vilomani, na paresang katakatang, attanova avekkheya, katani akatani cha. This stanza comes from Dhammapada. The Buddha said, Na paresang vilomani. Don't look at what others are doing, what others are talking about. Na paresang vilomani, don't look at them. Na paresang katakatang, don't look at what they are doing or not doing. Attanova avekkheya, look at yourself. Katani akatani cha, what you're doing and what you're not doing. Basically, to make it very simple, mind your own business. Don't mind others' business. Don't personalize others' business. And also you can't control what others are saying, what others are doing, how they are looking at you. It's not under your control. But you can control yourself. Look at your intention. And always look at your aspiration, your own objective, your own purpose, your own goal. Always focus on that. When you continue to be mindful of such goal, then it doesn't really matter what others say and what others do. So you need to master yourself. When you focus on yourself, you can master yourself. So today, I would like to focus on a few things the Buddha talked about. This is part of meditation practice. The very first thing is called Attahi Attano Nato. You are your own master, not others. In fact, today I had a group of students from high school. It's a Catholic high school. And one student asked me, because I think he has done some readings on Buddhism. And he said the teachings of the Buddha are really fascinating. And so he asked me, how do you become your own master? So I said, well, when you focus on yourself, when you stop looking at others, when you begin to look at yourself, and if you can continue doing that introspection, that is what Buddha calls satipatthana. Look within, not outside. Look inside and see whatever is happening to you right now, at this moment. And if you can focus on yourself and you can master yourself. And this will become your own refuge, your own shelter. So this is very important to keep in mind. So the true mastery begins with you take full responsibility for your own mind, actions and growth. So I think most of the time people don't like to take full responsibility for their own actions, for their own things. When we do this meditation practice, when we do Dhamma practice, we take the full responsibility of our own actions, our own thoughts. And then the second thing is called Atta Sudanta Labhati Sukhanti. The well-trained self brings happiness. So when we continue to master ourselves through this self-discipline, and this self-discipline brings joy and happiness, success. So even let's say here, during meditation, this is a discipline too. Like, doing something every day. Even when you keep going to the gym and you master all those exercises. And when you keep walking every day, you master a lot of things. When you keep practicing meditation every day, you master your own mind. So this is a discipline. Like, when you keep doing it every day, when there's a consistency, it helps you to achieve a lot of things in your life. So even when you meditate, that's why I always encourage people to do 15-minute meditation every day. In addition to this, of course, Wednesday is free, anyone can come, and this is an ongoing weekly session. And if you can keep coming and attending these sessions, of course you keep learning, and then you keep practicing. With this practice and learning, you gain not only the knowledge, you also develop a lot of wisdom. And then Buddha said, Chittang dantang sukha. When you discipline your own mind, when you master yourself, that becomes the joy, that becomes the happiness. Because it brings you a lot of success. It brings you a lot of success. And so, discipline the mind. So, to discipline the mind, meditation is the best tool. And of course, when you sit on the cushion, it could hurt the back, it could hurt your legs, and mind could be wandering all over the places. But despite all this, when you keep practicing meditation, and guess what? At the end of it, you get the glimpse of joy, you get the glimpse of happiness, you get the glimpse of peace. So all these are the products of our own mind. And then in mastering ourselves, Buddha also said, in attang che piyangjanya, like you need to love yourself. You yourself is very dear to yourself. When you realize that you yourself is very dear to yourself, then you don't harm anyone, including yourself. And there's another beautiful teaching, it says, Atta nancha piyangjanya rakheyanang surakitang. When you know that you yourself is very nearest and dearest to yourself, you protect yourself around the clock. So this is a very beautiful teaching. Now, when you protect yourself, when you guard yourself, that means you need to have this strong mindfulness. Mindfulness practice is very important. That's why we are cultivating mindfulness. Like wherever we go, we should do everything mindfully. Even when we get up in the morning, when we attend to the nature calls, when we go to washrooms, even when we take a shower, when we change our outfits, when we are eating our breakfast, dinner, lunch, when we are driving, when we are working, when we are shopping. During all these activities, we should do everything mindfully. So when we create such a habit of doing everything mindfully, then we get to know all thoughts, like whether these are good thoughts or bad thoughts, wholesome or unwholesome. So then immediately you realize, there is this negative thought, there is this bad thought, I should not let it in. And then you immediately shift your attention to the wholesome thought. Then when you keep cultivating that wholesome thought, you realize the fact that it brings you calmness, it brings you joy, it brings you happiness immediately. So that's why Buddha said, love yourself, care for yourself. When you care for yourself, when you love yourself, you don't harm anyone. You don't hurt anyone. And you have this faith in yourself, and you just keep focusing on everything. There could be a lot of struggles. There could be a lot of challenges in life. Even we should accept those challenges mindfully. And just take a deep breath and relax, and then see and maybe you could tell yourself, what can I do with these negativities, negative circumstances around me? Am I stuck here? But then if you keep giving emotional reaction to all whatever is happening around you, you're going to get stuck. Then you can master anything. Despite all these struggles, despite all the hurdles in life, and if you can just focus on your goal, then all you need, just uttanena, work hard, make effort, and then do everything diligently, and restrain your senses, and then train your mind, and tame your mind. And if you can do everything diligently, if you can do everything on time, if you can do everything with self-restraint and sense-restraint, and if you can do everything with the mind control, there's nothing that you can achieve in life. Anything is possible for you. You can achieve the success. So it's very, very important for us to love ourselves, care for ourselves. And also, in mastering ourselves, another thing to keep in mind, this is a very famous teaching, Atta Deepa Viharata, Atta Sarana Ananya Sarana. Atta Deepa Bhava. That's a very famous saying. Be your own light. Be your own lamp. Be your own island. Be your own refuge. Be your own shelter. There's no other shelter. There's no other light. So you let yourself be the beacon of light and hope. So always remember, whenever there are challenges in life, keep this in mind. Atta Deepa Bhava. Maybe you can write it down. You can maybe print it in and put that in the kitchen or fridge door so that you will remember it. Atta Deepa Bhava. You are your own refuge and shelter and light. No one else. Like in a house sometimes, you say, I have someone out there who is going to help me. And when I'm in trouble, this person will help me, my mother will help me, my father will help me, I have my brother, my sister, they will help me, I have my children, they will help me. But sometimes When there is a need, there are no people sometimes distance from us when we go through struggles. So, that's why, then when you see such behavior, you actually get hurt. You get hurt because you're expecting. But the Buddha said, train your life and your mind to become your own lamp, your own shelter. Atta Deepa Bhava. Atta Deepa Bhava. And even when you personally go through some challenges, remind yourself, Atta Deepa Bhava. Be your own lamp. Be your own light. And then all you have to do, just to give an emotional boost or psychological boost, moral boost, maybe you can talk to somebody who can inspire you. Maybe, let's say in our case, in this story, the student was very annoyed when other monks started talking about him. And he got annoyed when they started talking about politics. He got annoyed when they started criticizing him. He got annoyed when they started gossiping. So, at that moment, the teacher gave him this exercise. Just take this spoonful of water around the monastery. See whether you can do this task. And he was a good student, he did it. When he was doing it, he did not hear anything what others were saying and doing. They were doing the same thing. And in that toxic environment, he just focused on this task given by his teacher. So in the same way, whenever we have difficulties, whenever we have challenges, whenever we encounter obstacles in life, even during meditation, you don't have to worry about others. Maybe you can wish happiness, joy, you can wish metta to others. You can wish them pain-free life, suffer-free life. But at the same time, focus on yourself. So when we do meditation here, that's why we encourage people to focus on the breath. All you have to do, just focus on the breath. And see whether you can do this meditation practice or not. Even today, when this group of students came, during meditation, some students, they're kids, these are 16-year-old boys and girls. Kids are kids. This is the first time they were doing meditation. And when they saw their fellow students being serious in meditation, they started giggling. But then there was one student who said, actually she came to me, she was sitting in the front. He said, I know they were giggling, they were not behaving, but I did not really worry about their behaviors. I just focused on your instructions, your guidance. And at the end, I felt so happy. I felt so happy. So she told me this with a joyful heart and mind. See, when we focus on our own task, then what happens around us won't matter. So this is how we master ourselves, just by focusing on you, me, the important task. So I believe we all can do this. We all can master Even regarding the Buddha. Buddha also encountered many challenges. His biggest challenge was the Mara, the evil one, who was trying to destroy the Buddha. But the Buddha did not get disturbed by any of his behavior tasks. He remained calm. He just focused on his own task, and he just kept going on his own practice. And even the Mara could not stop him from going this one successful step to another successful step. So this is just because the Buddha focused on his own spiritual task. His spiritual task was to become Buddha, enlightened, and he made it. So in the same way, no matter what happens to us, no matter what happened to us, no matter what's going to happen to us, if we can train ourselves to focus on one thing, our main purpose, the goal, we can achieve it. So meditation is the wonderful tool for that. So let us master ourselves by focusing on. Assume a very nice and comfortable posture for meditation. Whatever posture is comfortable for you, feel free to assume that posture. And also, if you would like to meditate like the Buddha, feel free to assume the full lotus posture or half lotus posture or general sitting posture. Now you may rest your hands on your lap, the right hand on the left one. And you could have your eyes closed as you have your back straight, neither too rigid nor too loose. With the eyes closed, now you may give a very kindful invitation to your mind. Come to the present. Come home. The safe home is the present moment. Now you may allow yourself to become a turtle. Go inside your own heart shell. That's the safe zone for you, the present moment zone. Allow your mind to stay in this present moment zone for your own safety and well-being. As you remain in this present moment zone, take a deep breath and let your whole body relax. One more time, take a deep breath and relax. Now kindly remind yourself, I'm practicing meditation not only to relax the body, to calm the mind, but also to experience inner peace and inner happiness. With such good intention in mind, now see whether you can be grateful for today's teachings on mastering yourself simply by focusing on yourself. If you feel grateful, let the mind and heart become full of feelings of gratitude. Let such feelings of gratitude overflow and reach out to every part of your body. With determination, you can listen to the sound of the meditation bell and let yourself remain grounded in this moment. Now, slowly and gently, bring your full attention to the ingoing and outgoing breath. Keeping the mind in between the nose tip and upper lip. Let the mind watch and feel the breath going in, going out. And do so with 100% attention. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. And relax. As you keep breathing in and out with 100% attention, also be mindful to breathe in and out slowly. Just like the turtle that keeps walking slowly and moving forward steadily, in the same way, allow yourself to breathe in and out slowly and move forward steadily. And keep breathing in and out with 100% attention. And relax. As you keep breathing in and out slowly, at the same time, you may try breathing in and out with 100% silence. Remember, this will help your mind become still. If you can breathe in and out with 100% silence. And a still mind is the fountain of joy and happiness. So you may try breathing in and out with 100% silence. And keep breathing in and out slowly, silently, and mindfully. And relax. mindful meditation, and feel free to stretch your legs and hands and remain relaxed. Okay, so I would like to do a brief blessing chanting. So to receive blessings, you may bring your palms to your heart. Te bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te. By the power of the meditation, by the power of the Noble Triple Gem, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, may you all be well, happy and peaceful. May you all be free from all sufferings and pains. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. Finally, may you all experience the happiness, the bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Alright, so that's it for today. I will see you all next Wednesday. Some people, good night.